What's good, YouTube? It's Lee Rose back at it again with another video, and today I'm about to tell you the whole story of how I came out. So you know what I'm saying, get ready, get comfortable, cause about to sip the tea, the whole facts. All right, let's get it.
Hold them bands down, hold your mans down. Who told you come around? It's that trap sound. Designer, clothes, fashion, show.
So before we get into this video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video, and like, comment, share with your sister, your friends, your auntie, your grandparents, your mama. No, don't do that. Don't scratch it out. Anyways, you get the point, right? So yeah, let's do this. Let me just say this: there is like no dramatic part to this video. Like, I didn't go through a hard time with my coming out process. So like, yeah, I just wanted to say this. Anyways, so it was like back in when I was like 13 going to 14, and it's just like all of a sudden this feeling was coming to me, and I started losing interest in boys, right? So like, at first I thought it was just like because of the boys I was talking to in my age. They didn't match my personality, you know. They wanted something but I didn't want the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It became more than that. So like, after a few days, you know, I try to, you know, not think of that, because I was trying to focus on school, you know what I'm saying, my friends. Wasn't worried about any of that. But anyway, so it came, like, I remember like one day I was sitting with my friends in the cafeteria, and it was like maybe 5 of us. We were sitting, and I remember one girl passed by, and all of a sudden my focus became on her. You know, I focused on her. My eyes was following her. She just looked so fine. She just looked different, and it was different how I felt, because all the feelings, all the thoughts that was going through my head, it was supposed to be about a boy, but it was for a female. So I didn't understand it at first. I tried to let go of it, because like, that's not how I was raised. I grew up in church. My whole family is Christian, you know what I'm saying? We don't condone that gay shit, all of that. So it was, you know, I thought it was something that just happened as a teenager. You know, all teenagers go through that. So I didn't talk to it with anybody. I try to hide it, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't let go of it, of the feeling that I felt. It's like every time I saw her, like, she became my crush, basically. Every time I saw that one female, my heart just like melted. I became, you know, it was joyful. It was like, I don't know, it was exciting. We never became anything more than friends, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a couple times, it was never close friends, but we talked to, yeah, I wasn't raised like that, so I tried to let go of that feeling, but it didn't work. As I started growing, days starting passing by, it became more than that. And I just, like, one day, it was just like weird, because like, I was like, I don't want to talk to any boys anymore. I don't want to do anything with boys. I don't want to kiss a boy. And let me tell you this, I never felt comfortable with a boy, ever. Never. If I'm talking to a boy, I want to be in control. It's like I wanted to be the man in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? So like, I couldn't get that, because I was with a boy and they were supposed to be the man in the relationship. So that's why I'm saying this, so you could get where I'm trying to come from. Feel me? You dig? Alright. Then coming in 8th grade, beginning of 8th grade, I had a friend, and we became so close, like so close. Our friendship started getting tighter and tighter. We started acting weird in public. It was like, she was hugging on me, she was always with me, holding my hands, but it was friend wise. Like, I didn't think of it as anything more than that. But everybody thought we was together, you know. They was like, oh, every time they saw me by myself, they asked me for her. Every time they saw her by herself, they asked her for me. So it was like, everybody thought we was together. Everybody thought I liked theirs, So I started, in the middle of 8th grade, I started jacking. I was bisexual. I told all my friends, I was like, yeah, I'm bisexual, And then I remember talking to one of my friends, and because like, that one day, I had a friend, you know, I was talking to a friend from the city, and it was weird because I started feeling her. I started like having feelings for her, you know, feelings that I was supposed to have for a boy. So it was really weird because it was stressing me out, because I didn't know what the fuck I was going through. I didn't know what the hell was going on with my body, with my mind, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I was becoming a whole new person, and everything started becoming weird, you know, and like at home, like it affected home, my relationship with my parents, affected my relationship with my relatives, my family, my friends, and I just saw everybody differently from that time. So yeah, and I remember talking to one of my friends, and I was explaining, I was like, yo, how come I feel like this, da, da, da. And she was actually older than me. She was like my sister, you know. So I talked to her, and she was like, well, here's what you're going through. She told me some teenagers go through that, and after they realize that it's not the best way, but some, it's just like how they were supposed to be, and that's what they like, da, da, da. And it's not a bad thing, you know. You could come out of that. You could do anything you want, basically. So she was telling me the goods and the bads, which was really helpful at that time, because it opened my mind a little bit to understand what the hell was going on. So a few days go, and then me and my friend, my close friend from school, I was talking to her. I was like, do you like girls, da, da, da? She was like, no, but I wouldn't mind dating a girl like you. I wouldn't mind dating you because you're already close, da, da, da. And I was like, okay. And from that day on, what she said, it stayed in my mind. I was like, maybe I should date her, da, da, da. Maybe I should kiss her, maybe I should, you know, all these stupid feelings was going through my mind. So it was driving me crazy, man. End of 8th grade, I was hanging with some friends in the summer before 9th grade started. We went to the city, we went to the lakes. I met a few females, we hanged with them, and then there was this one girl. Like, she was really pretty, really pretty. I remember I was trying to get next to her so bad. Like, I wanted to sit with her on the bus when it was going. I wanted to hold her book bag. I wanted to go in the changing room with her. Oh my god, it was crazy. It was crazy. I wanted to buy her ice cream, all of that. And we went to this teenage party. It was like a get together, basically. So we went there, and it was around like 9 o'clock, let's say that, because I don't remember the time. So we went, we got a little drunk, we was having fun, and she asked a few moments later, she asked me to go to the bathroom with her, because I was the only female there with her, you know what I'm saying, that she really knew. So she asked me, and then we went to the bathroom, we was taking pictures, posting it out, and then she kissed me in my face. I just, that feeling I had, it was fucking different. Just like, let's just put it as that. And then she was like, what? And then she laughed. I remember her asking me this, and she was like, so what do you like? Do you like females, boys? Do you like both? So she asked me that, and I was like, well, I don't know yet. And she thought it was weird because of how I said it. So that night went on, it went good. We didn't really go into deep with that. And the next day when we woke up from my friend's house, she was like, do you want to go get breakfast with me? And we went to the McDonald's that day, you know. So we went to McDonald's. I paid for half of her food, and she was like, thank you. And we accidentally kissed, and I kissed her back. It was crazy, man. And ever since after that, like, that shit was just in my mind. It was just sitting there every time. That was the shit I was thinking about every time, you know. And that went on. Fast forwarding to 9th grade, you know what I'm saying, all my attention was to girls. Like, I went into high school, I was like, yo, what are girls like, da da da. I was speaking like I was a whole nigga already. And it was fucking different. I don't know if it was because I was new in the high school and I wanted to show up, or what the fuck I wanted to do, but it was weird, you know what I'm saying. So I went into high school, I was like, yo, what are girls at? Oh, what, there are some pretty girls. And every time I would see a pretty girl, you know, with leggings on, big ass, I would just always tell my friends, like, yo, she pretty, her ass look fine, da, da, da. Her weave is slayed, like, she look good. I would always say that to my friends, and they would be like, yo, you gay, bro, you gay. I was like, nah, I can't say another female is cute. And at that time I was still dressing girly, so nobody really knew, and unless I told them. So I try to hide that for like a little bit longer, but because I knew it was gonna affect my family more, and that's what I was worried about. But as I went through with it, I was like, you know what, if they don't accept me, that's cool, and it is whatever. Until this day, my parents still don't accept me as a gay. They just think it's like a phase, you know what I'm saying? I'm a teenager and I'm gonna come out of it. But hey, this is who I am. It's either you with it or you're not, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care, to be honest. You know, I was, as a freshman, I saw some things, I dealt with some things. My life was really hard that year. That was like the main topic of my life. Every day it was a stressful day, because I met this one girl at the high school. She was older than me, yes. We started talking, but she wasn't really, at first I was like the first girl she was talking to, and she was the first girl I was like talking to, you know what I'm saying, really talking to, get into deep details about ourselves. And for a whole week I was figuring out ways to tell my mom, because I was really close to my mom, to tell her that I was talking to a girl. So I was at the end, I was like, fuck it, man, I don't know how to fucking tell her, so she's just gonna have to find out when it's the right time. Like, so she found out later, and it was just that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really care, it didn't matter to me, and I just thought like, hey, it is what it is. So yeah, and ever since then I changed myself. My interest became in girls, you know what I'm saying? I threw away all the boys I was talking to, basically, and it was just like, I felt comfortable, I felt like myself, you know what I'm saying? When I had my first girlfriend, we didn't really come out all out, you know, we was experiencing. So I personally was experiencing, and we made out, we did our thing, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was good, I felt like myself. So that's what I wanted to do, that's how I knew what I was supposed to be. So yeah, and here I am telling you guys my story. I don't know if I said that right, because I didn't plan this. I just you know what I'm saying, how it started, the whole process. I told you a little bit, because I'm not trying to make a long ass video about all of this, because it's not really a big thing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get beaten, my friends didn't turn on me, family didn't, well, my family, I don't talk to my family actually, because I guess they don't want me around their kids, or I don't know. But hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing me, you know, I gotta worry about me. What the fuck do I look like worrying about a family member? You family, that's the only title you hold. That don't make you more important than that, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not walking with me, don't rock with me. I ain't gonna force you to, you know, we here to live life, we're not here to live for another, you know what I'm saying? So it's that, and that's basically it. I just went with my feelings, I just went with my gut, you know what I'm saying? So, and now I'm feeling females, you know, I feel comfortable, and I love females. Like, I just love the body. Like, females just look like art to me, to be honest. It's the best art that was ever created. Like, when you look at a female, how they carry themselves, how their body is shaped, and it's just incredible. It is pretty amazing, and I'm in love with that. I'm in love with that. Seriously, man. I might sound obsessive right now, but that's the truth, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I turned gay, basically, you know. Started talking to all the girls was feeling me, I was feeling them. Turned into a hoe at first. Because I had so many female, I felt so comfortable, I went straight into it, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was like really weird, because I just went with it. I had females here, females there, females here, females there. I was talking to a lot of girls at first, so I was like, damn, I gotta learn how to settle down, I gotta take it easy. So so this is my story. I hope it was much. I hope it was a good explanation of how I explained it. And thank you for watching. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you think I should go into the details more about this, I will do a part 2 about it, and I will go about how, like, the first time I kissed a girl, how I felt, like how I made out with a girl, you know, first time I ate the punani, you know what I'm saying? So all of that. So yeah, there's more to come. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. Thank you so much if you're watching this, and follow me on all my social media.